today I was going to do a quick tutorial on how to make letter skins in Agario. Now, before the video starts, I just want to say I'm doing this because letter skins are up there with the hardest skins to make without Photoshop. And that's what this video is all about. If you have Photoshop, go ahead and watch somebody else's tutorial because I don't have it. So the website I'm using is pixlr.com. The link will be in the description. It's a really easy and simple to learn website, and it offers pretty good tools. Now, first of all, what you want to do is get your picture, whatever you're using for your skin, and crop it out to where it's square. It means it's even on both sides, height and width. Mine's 800 by 800 pixels. And if you're using Goda, use 512 by 512 or it will not let you submit it. So what you want to do, first of all, is create a new layer. And this layer will become transparent because you're starting a new layer without outputting an image for it. And get your brush tool, right? And make it to 33, 34, or 35. Depends on if you want darker, lighter, or lighter. So first, you just want to cover the whole picture with that brush. Like this. Make sure there's no gaps or it will look pretty bad because it'll bug me to death. Like this. And this will be counted as a layer with nothing but brush on it. Secondly, what you want to do is open an image as a layer. You can get some kind of letter, offline, or you can make it yourself. Depends what you're capable of on your computer or laptop, whatever you use. And get it and make it to where it actually looks proportional to the image. You can do this by holding Shift and increasing the size. You can also turn it and to make it look a little bit more better. And then after you do that, hit yes and apply the changes. Now you want to hit this little tool up here, which is the magic wand tool, which chooses a color to erase. Now what you want to do is select the white in that image, or whatever color is the base color of that image. That's why I kind of suggest using a picture that has white as the thing you want to get rid of, the color you want to get rid of. Now you want your erase tool to get to about 200 and just erase that white in the middle. Now technically you could stop here and just crop out the outside and maybe put a border if you want, but nah, we're going to make this legit. So you do that, you want to just select all and then come down to this layer right here. Now this is the layer you're going to be erasing the black in. So first of all, go back up to the M layer up here. Select inside the M because this still counts as one color. Okay, go back down to your colored layer and hit your eraser tool and erase that color inside there. Now this will act as a tracer for your eraser to not erase outside of that line. So after you do that, get your clipping tool, click the circle, and start from the top left corner and just go across. You will see that it gives a perfect circle, and then all you have to do is right click and hit inverse selection. Select your eraser and erase the remaining bits and pieces of that black, and then erase the background. Just makes it look more professional. And after you do that, make sure there's nothing left. I'm sorry guys, if I'm yawning, it's like 2 AM here, so give me a break. Okay. After you do that, just go to some kind of banner, or you can like just like this and it'll look perfectly fine. But I'm going to add a border, and I've already pre-made one, and here it is. Again, if you're going to get a border, they're not always the same size you want, so just free transformer, hold Shift so it's balanced, and then just shape it up to where it's perfectly fitted to your skin or your image. This can be kind of a tedious process, but once it's done, it will look 3 times better than it would without the border. And continue to hold Shift so it is proportional. After you do this, you can try experimenting with merging down layers and seeing how it will look then. After you do that, you can kind of see how that will go. But before you merge the layers, You can also kind of add a gradient if you want. Now, here's how it add a gradient. Hit this little tool, it looks kind of like a blue, and then pick some kind of gradient you want. Say I want this one because this really highlights images. Selected spread method should be a pad, and then your mode should be overlay, so it doesn't darken the image completely. So overlay, pad, linear. You can pick linear or radio, whichever one you want. Opacity 100. And make sure you pick your background. So I mean, you can do these, but it just will look terrible. So go to your background and just like that, how many times you want, and it will really highlight the image. So after you do that, just file and save. Make sure it's not. You can either pick PNG or JPEG, and either way it will look fine because you're not having any transparencies in this again. So just save this with whatever you want. I'll just save it as Jaha, whatever. I'm not very creative. Save that, and you're basically done, guys. I really hope you've enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope it was very helpful for you guys that were confused. Because before I knew about this, I have worked on this very hard. I had no clue how to do this at all. The skin that I made will be in the description in case anybody wants to use it. And the image I use will be in the description in case you want to make another thing out of that image. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Okay.